Good evening, friends. Welcome to the totalitära bondedemokratin. Importing buildings, importing a bit of the hållbara Chirac. Yes, here's. Yes. Initializing vehicle types. This is apparently taking a while. As is many things, actually. That's sort of the theme. Yes, one could say it is the theme. Because it is what is happening. It's taking a while. But very soon, I think, import building game, import vehicles. Come on. Game initialized. Yes, finally. 40,000 rubles, $40,000 about as well. Yes, we're in monetary value not very rich. And in rail length or rail completeness, we are not very rich neither. Should you try and do something about this? I know I've been pontificating about how exactly to accomplish this using the existing rail that has been laid so far to move resources out and workers eventually out here, but then I get caught up in all the things about how exactly it would be done. But perhaps I shouldn't be thinking so much about that and just get going instead. Is anyone heading to build this thing? No. Would you please do that? I cannot, but I can do this. It may help. See if it adds something. This bit, please. Did it? I don't know. No, of course not. If you would get around to building... What is this? I don't think I can be bothered. There we go. That's almost complete. Why had that little thing been left over? I wonder. It's a mystery. What am I building here? I'm building a train diesel station. Yes, it will be done a whole lot sooner than the actual rail connecting to it. I would think. We won't be able to have very long trains. This is quite poor. Yes. Maybe we should fix this. Yes, you better hurry before they get here, you know. Any day now, or any second, they could be coming. I think that we may also have tried this before. Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's quite nice. But we're playing dangerously close to the game's abilities, I think. And I think that we are here as well. But this is apparently acceptable. Yes. And there we go. That might, as in about 5 years or so, when they get to that point. Oh, fantastic! You're bringing 1 ruble. No, you're probably going back. Yes, you're going home. You're done for the day. And spent all your resources. I wonder how this is a bit annoying. I mean, it has to go all the way up there. That's how long the hitbox is apparently for rail over road. Level crossing is what it's called. Yes. Anyway, one of those things. And a train, and that's quite annoying. It's quite a bit of unnecessary safety margin, if you ask me. Which is causing inefficiencies. What's going on here? No, it has a bit too much of the prefab panels, but we're doing quite great with the steel. We have 520 tons And the steel mill itself is full as well. Very good. Power. Yes, we have electricity as well. Very good. We have meat. How much meat do we have now? 150 tons. Okay, we don't have that great of a surplus, but we have a bit of a surplus. And the food situation and the drink situation is excellent as always. Very good. And this, I think that we're actually starting to eat into it a bit. Yes, there are no longer any crops stored at the fields, and this is starting to empty out. I think that this is eating quite a bit of the resources. The meat industry. How much meat? On map. How much meat do I have? I have 245 tons. That's not bad. 245 tons we can eat. We can have an enormous barbecue. All of the democracy will gather. But I wonder, how is the nuclear power plant coming along? Is it coming along? Is out here, Oskarshamn. It is not quite complete. We have. It is hard to select this. You're missing concrete. Oh, we have gathered 12 tons of gravel and 9.1 tons of asphalt for the groundworks. Yes, fantastic. Only 18,229 workdays remaining. Yes. How is this stuff doing then? Nothing has happened at all. You're also missing concrete. You all want concrete. Do you carry concrete? Yes, you do. Very good. 12 tons. Do you? Yes. And you're actually going here. Very good. And these people gotten upset? No culture. No pub. It's right next door. I have not brought any alcohol out here. That is... I'm quite sure I did, Hansasino shopping center. No. I suppose I didn't. Hansasino pub. Unload. Yes, go. Go quickly now. No wonder they're upset. But not, let's see. You're quite happy. You're quite, not very happy. This building is without power supply. Yes, you are, there is no thing connecting here. Is that so? Now it is. Now are you, yes, now you have electricals. You all have electricals. Yes, you all have power. Very good. This is quite oversized for what we need, but it's good. What's this? A hospital. Okay. Quite a bit of people are working on the hospital. That's very nice, very fine of them. When you look at it now, it is a bit awkward to have the shopping center right where the main road used to be. Yes. Maybe we should provide an alternate road here. I mean, we can at least we can do some things ourselves here. That is not time critical. Would you please thank you. That bit is not time critical, and neither is this bit. Some other infrastructure. I wanted to do a nice swoop, and by accident we hit that road. That's nice. That's half my money in rubles. That bit of road, 22,000 rubles. Yes. That's only paved. That's not even street lights. Yes, things are very expensive. I suppose this will be the new main road through here. Yes, it will be slightly less awkward than this business that you have currently going on. And you know, finally construction is running without issues. Very nice. Yes, we're ticking away at the rules there, and here it is also it's progressing slowly, very slowly. I think if we were to, because here we ought to have many workers on this work site, considering how many people live around here. There is quite a few, after all. Yes. Should we see if we could do something? That's no good. This is okay. This is fine. This is perhaps pointless, but anyway. You tried this before. Yes. And there we go. People are approaching, are going already to the work site. They're still doing groundworks, but there are only 29 days left of groundworks only, and then we're going to have to bring gravel and steel and bricks and steel, mostly concrete, lots of concrete. And let's hope that we're ready for it. Let's see, gravel. How much gravel? We have 2,000 tons of gravel. That's good. Do we have workers in here? Yes, and we have workers in here. Yes, very good. And you should be fine to do these things, which we have had so much issue with. In the past, yes, there's a slight traffic queue here. It will diminish, I would think, now that we building again. Yes, now that we're building again. Now that we're building again. We are building again. Yes. I'm a bit like data, you know. Cannot use contractions. Is it that thing? Yes, a truck was there for a little bit. Very good. But this is also taking its time. It is all taking its time. It's not quick. Is there anything we can do in the meantime? Yes, we can go and look how much nuclear fuel we have gathered so far. It's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. So 16, 20 of these we have. That's nice. That's fantastic. Yes, you have resources in the containers. Plenty of that stuff. We have. It looks a bit dangerous. But let's have a check with the safety meter thing. Dosimeter. It's fine. It's all fine. Yes, very good. In addition to the nuclear power plant, we are of course going to need plenty of these things, high voltage wires. And yeah, though they are not the best looking, I mean the largest one is the ones we need to go somewhere. I don't need to keep these around. Now there are no workers that needed the concrete plant nor the asphalt plant. That will cause severe delays. But now workers have. Yes, we're back. We're back in business. Very good. Very good. Yes, high voltage wires. And are there? I mean, up here is a border post and a thing that you could connect to, and over here, I think maybe, yes, and even here, yes, I already have built. So there is not. There is one. Yes, one. Hello. Two. 3. Yes, 3 NATO connections. And here is Oskarshamn. And I mean, here they don't want electricity. And neither anywhere else, I don't think. Pretty sure. Yes, here's a mountain. Here's nothing. Right, and along that border, nothing. There is absolutely nothing. So okay. We'll have to build 3 of these then. Or more. I mean, for internal use as well. This will be an enormous undertaking. So we should not use up the outermost one first. Now, we need to go here, about here somewhere, and here we have already gone. And was there another place? No, 3. 1. Are we confused yet? 1, 2. 1, 2. I mean, the confusion is quite palatable. No, not palatable. The other word. It is not insignificant. Palpable, something. Yes, here is a small one. No electricity. Right. Oh, but the trees look a bit. There is rail though. Yes, forget about that. Yes, 2 more export lines we have to build. What's happened here? This is something special, this tree. As if we could name the trees, we should name this. Here in Inkersta, it beckons a bit to be tamed or embraced by our ways. But if we're trying to be a little bit more realistic, yes, we're trucking gravel and asphalt and a bit of steel and bricks around here. And look at this, you wouldn't imagine that this steel is this is going to be in a hospital, okay, but there's some other vehicle here. This is also going to the hospital. Yes, one of these vehicles, yes, this one for example, is going to Oskarshamn Twin Reactor Nuclear Power Plant. It's amazing that we can do this. I think that your house may be, there's no one living here. Then it's definitely forfeit. We don't want this kink in the road here. And I'm actually going to pause for just this one time. That is a rare occasion. And that means that won't disappear, so I'm not going to pause. It didn't matter, Would you please? Thank you. There we go. Yes, that I'm paying for cannot be without. Or can we? Yes, we can. They have an alternate route here. Right. I think I should build some housing too. And one thing I have to try, which is supposedly new, is this. There's a person living here. Yes. It works. You can demolish houses with people living in them, and they will be relocated. Who knows where? I mean, maybe he got relocated here, or he could have gotten relocated. I mean, here, for example. As here, in this house, village house 203 in Kirsta. Or maybe here in the middle of everything, right next to, maybe here, in Stalinismus. I don't know. We'll never know. But that's fine. We have 2,000 tons of uranium ore as well. Yes, this is fantastic. The nuclear fuel 4.17 tons. That's significant. If we could just get some concrete and gravel and things of that nature rolling out here. But even more so out here actually. Because getting this done will mean that we can have vehicles traveling far less distance. Which is needed, because this is taking a very long time. What do you think? It is a nuclear power plant. We have broken the 1 million ruble mark. Yes, only 959,000 left. It feels a bit cheap, actually. Yes, it is 21,000 workdays, but still, it is about like twice. Yes, this. Look at this. This is my point. A coal power plant here would cost 395,028 rubles, and a single reactor nuclear power plant is like 200,000 rubles more. That doesn't make sense. A nuclear power plant must be significantly more expensive than a coal power plant, not just 200,000 rubles. And then this one, no, it does not make sense. When you have to build a cooling tower, it's still not on the same day even, or the same. It's not the right scale. Yes. Now you've spoken about this. Yes, this is not the first time, nor maybe not even the last time. I don't know. This is Sayov. Sayov is really shaping up. Well, look at this, 169 workers living here. And only a few of them that are not able to do things. But they cannot go to the pub. Are you serious? No, you're not serious. You're just not that interested. Yes, this is fine. What was 61? Unable to get electronics. Yes, that's on purpose. But they should not be complaining about not being able. The 3 citizens were not able to visit church. Yes, I don't. It is right to grow. I mean, it's actually literally, yes, right across the street. Yes. Yes, I think that this. That was in the lost bit. I modded a bit. Here, the night is not quite as dark as it was. And yes, someone on the Steam forum, and this was not right now, so I don't know I have the name handy, but very clever. But I thought I assume it is a male person that is posting tips on how to mod how dark it is during nighttime in this here game on the Steam forums. Anyway, I thought his settings was a little bright, so I tweaked them down a bit, and yes, we can better see what's going on, and it still has that cozy feel. Perhaps it could be slightly darker, but I don't know. Morning looks fantastic as always. Yes, and we have so many construction vehicles. That's all there is. Usually I only have, trains and things transporting resources. And yes, to sell or to enrich somehow. But these are also transporting resources, not to sell, but certainly to enrich. Something has caught fire. Closest fire station in Beatus. That's right around the corner. That's over there. Somewhere. There is Beatus. And apparently it is burning. But I think that we have firefighters quite readily available. How are you coming along here? Yes, you see, you've gone nowhere so far. Laying gravel. Missing resources gravel. Yes. No worker mechanism. And this is going to take forever. Yes, it's always like this. It takes a really long time to construct things. And you think, yes, if we get this and this in, and then it will get, will get into the next gear or something. But it doesn't quite happen. Until suddenly everything is done in the exact same moment. Almost, more or less. Except for a few very critical pieces of infrastructure, of course, such as a power line or something. They have a bit of a ways to go. That is also contributing. Yes, to the time that it takes. Oh, yes, the fire was extinguished. Very good. 16,968 workdays remain. I mean, this is going to be exciting. Getting the nuclear power plant online. And this has not started construction yet, but it will. It will. We just need to get this done. If we could prioritize this a bit. 15 people only are working on this. But you're missing resources, concrete. You're missing concrete, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. Ideally, we should have no workers here now. The gas station is done. Very good. Very good. Then we shall add that to, if we can add another thing. This was quite limited, And the amount, I think it was 10. Yes, unload at the gas station. Electricity, yes. Very good. And all of these should also be able to, like you seem quite thirsty. You will be able to stop here. Yes, fantastic. Well, fantastic is a strong word to use for this. Yes, because it's not that much to speak of quite yet. I mean, this will be glorious, this railroad, if it ever gets on. It's the most beautiful railroad I have ever built in Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I mean, it doesn't even look like Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, this, with the curves and everything. It's so nice. But will it ever be completed? No, look at this. Here comes the big one. How much do you do here? This is a big one. 602 workdays remaining, 70,000. How much do you do in one go? In one go of this? Well, you need 257 tons of gravel to do this bit, whatever this bit is. Is this bit? Oh, it's a long bit. It's a very long bit. That's why it's so expensive. Uh, 15 workers. This doesn't sound like much. But what sort of an impact are we having here? None. None? No, you're not unloading. Is it not this where you're going? No, you're not working at the moment. Huh. Yes, 15. Okay, maybe. Yes, of course you have to go on the bit that is. Sometimes I am quite stupid. Yes. Slowly crawling along here at 24 kilometers an hour. I mean, come on. Come on there. Yes, it centers on. It doesn't apparently center on the locomotive. I don't know. Maybe it is not even a locomotive in that sense, in the game's sense of the meaning. I don't know. I'm speculating. This appears to be working. It was working. There it goes again. But yes, I mean, at this rate, this is a joke, right? It has to be quicker. This is what. 15 workers, and there can only be 25. So I'm not that poorly staffed, after all. There we go. Now it's pumping away, pumping down the rubles. It is doing quite a bit, actually. Yes. Yes, if you look at it in this very, very narrow perspective, then yes, but I don't know where we still haven't figured out quite where these store the aggregate, the gravel. But neither it's neither visible on the stock ones. 64,000. Yes, 85,000 rubles I have now. But is this what we're going to do? That we're going to build a nuclear power plant to export electricity? We want to export it. Maybe we should keep the nuclear energy to ourselves. I don't know. Here they go with bricks for the yes, the bricks that are now deficit due to having been transported to maybe nuclear power plant. Could also have been to the gas station or the pub, not the pub, but the something else. Yes, it is not that long, but it's farmers. It takes a long time to go at these speeds. That is quite far, actually. Yes, it is quite a way, quite a long way, even. This is, especially if you take the wrong road, then it's an extra long way. There's a bus going to the twin nuclear reactor power plant. Oh, the hospital is building. Very good. 2 cranes and 69 workers. Fantastic. We should even be able to see it happening. No, it's missing concrete. Do we? Are there? I mean, all these people have gathered around to work. The mixer is on with no tons of concrete. But it's heading for the concrete plant. Do you have? Yes, you have workers. Very good. Then it will, get fine. In a couple of days, it will arrive here. Yes. And then we'll see how many workers and mechanisms we have. All the traffic is moving so very, very, very slowly. But you see, this is how far they've gotten. So, yes, here and here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yes, maybe it's because I'm building a nuclear power plant as well, and a hospital, and a construction office. A huge construction office. I really wish this would be completed a bit sooner. You're out the boards and everything now because you entered a new phase. Fantastic. The bricklaying phase. For this you need about as many boards as you need bricks. You need many boards here to build this thing. That's good. That means the sawmill. The sawmill gets to work. Is the sawmill working? And the wood cutting post, how are you doing? Wood. We cannot store or export wood. You have workers and mechanisms and wood. In forest, 5,579 tons. Very good. Sawmill, how are you doing? Where are you? You are here. You cannot store or export boards. I think that means that we're keeping up. What's you doing here? You are unloading wood. Okay. Gravel. We're building something here apparently. Yes, it's the railroad. I think. Yes, it's the railroad. Nuclear coal power plant. Yes, this is the old, we should gamla Bettan is what this is. It's the old reliable, old faithful coal power plant. That train just hooted. Yes, this one. I would think. Where are you going? Road 1492. That would be here. Oh, it's a single piece of single tracked piece. No, it's not. Not this time neither. As it's apparently still quite dark during nighttime. Can't see. Now it's morning time. And here is our steel. Yes, I think that we need to leave. This is so slow. Doing. Yes, this is very slow. I don't know what to tell you. A bus is trying to overtake and fails. So here comes concrete, or not yet, but you're going to load for the twin reactor nuclear power plant. 917,000, yes, it's about 35,000 less than last we checked in. I mean, this is going to be done quickly. And this is still working. No, you have no chemicals. Really, have we emptied out the storage, or are we we're producing? Yes, we have absolutely no chemicals. Okay then, that's an issue, I suppose. Or it's not quite a big issue because we have how many tons now again of nuclear fuel. 4.2 tons ready in these here things, containers, casks. There's a cask of nuclear fuel. Very nice. Yes, it doesn't matter that you're missing chemicals actually. It's completely fine. Let's have a look how many chemicals we have. None whatsoever. No, that's what happens. And we don't... what did this say about the chemicals? All map 6.77 tons. That's not very much. No. This fabric factory has 2.5 tons in storage. That's good. They need it a bit more than the nuclear industry. And did you just manage to bring some chemicals? No. You did not. What are you doing here then? No, are you working automatically? No, you're not working automatically. No, you're not waiting until loaded, but you're waiting until unloaded. Have I disabled this maybe? Perhaps. That is very dangerous to set wait until loaded. There, I would think. Yes, it means that we're not getting any chemicals in here for a long while, until that is completely loaded. Action pollution. Yeah, it's not bad. And this is... yes, this is still fine. How can you be without power supply? You are without power supply? It would be because this is not done. Indeed, it isn't. I was supposed to, when this was built, I was supposed to come back and do this. Yes, remove a little bit, and then put it like this. Here. Yes, straight or diagonally over the intersection. This is an intersection of many things. We have asphalt road, gravel road, dirt track, and a power line, all in one place. We could have had the cable car, the cableway cable, yes, the cable going over here as well, and maybe a pipeline and train somehow, and a conveyor belt straight through it all. Is that all? Yes, we also need factory connection and a forklift going by somehow. Okay then. Yes, I mean, I want to lay a rail and do that thing with the new curves and such, but it's not going quickly. And I don't have the logistical capabilities still to get any resources out here. As here would make sense to continue building the railroad, and we have workers, everything. But you cannot do that yet because this is not done. You need to get steel and prefab panels, but isn't it not? I want to use the railroad that I have already built to bring resources out to a new base. That would be Molna here. Yes, Molna here is where that would be. And God damn it, it's taking forever. It is 1978, come on people. We have gravel roads and a very incomplete railway. What does Lenin say about this? I think Lenin looks quite, he looks determined and as if he has some purpose. Doesn't he? Yes. A nice tie and vest, yes. And jacket as well, yes. But I don't think Lenin is very pleased with this slow progression. Although I'm only in my second 5-year plan, One needs a few of those 5-year plans to get stuff done. And look, we almost have railway all the way to the grain storage. That also reminds me that yes, we're running a bit low on the grains, but not that it's not an immediate deficit, but it may just become more of a deficit. You know what? You don't have a fire station out here. I think we should have a fire station, but a town is there. Yes, but where is the fire station? It's down here. Not an optimal place. Here would be a better place. Yeah, you mean I can just blow up houses now? I'm not going to blow up one of these houses though, but I suppose it could. Three citizens were not able to participate in any sport. 2 citizens were not able to get it. Yes. School. Can we increase? No, we cannot increase. That's something with the schools. They never get any more staff and teachers than this. It doesn't matter how many workers and educated workers you have living around them. You just don't ever get to the maximum, or even close to the maximum. This is about as far as you'll get. And then next time it will be a bit more staff and fewer teachers and so on. Now we're coping with the students. Yes, should we build another farm, perhaps, because there is a deficit. There is a deficit in the grain. After all, it's where we began. It is absolutely where we began. Yes, this building is without powers. Are you speaking seriously? Yes, you are. 15 megawatts we're trying to pull here. Yes, this is a bit much. But here we're fine. We might even be fine. But this is feeding. Right, this is feeding the city here. Yes. But this is fine. Okay. How is it that fine then? I don't know. Is it also fine at the point of delivery out here? Here. That's a very bad example. Here. Good example. Yes, it's fine. Never mind. If it's annoying, one could turn it down slightly here, and I think that we'll get the voltage up. Yes, there we go. We were just about. We started to use that much electricity now that we have to lower the export a bit. But don't worry, say of foreign power connection, because we are getting the nuclear power plant done someday. And that day comes, you will see such a current. Oh, the huge construction office is about to be completed. Only 28 workdays left. 25. I hope you're ready to invest in a few vehicles. Yeah, I'm ready to invest in a few vehicles, but not too many, but some. There we go, you're now completed. We should tell you where to get things. Yes, here, Beatus. Do we send you? I think we send you to the actual thing, and have the other thing for the things. Yes, gravel here, asphalt. Here, concrete. Need a lot of things. You have all of that now. Mechanical components. Here, electrical components. Here, changed up a bit. Missing dumper truck. No source of workers is selected. I have just a thing. Yes. Here. 4 workers. Very good. You don't have a bus. You're getting a bus, maybe. Yes, you are getting a bus. But primarily, I was thinking that this should transport resources. And you're asking for a dumper. I suppose you'll have a few dumpers. Uh, 13,000 apiece. 2. Have you gotten? Yes, you've got a mission already. Yes, and then a concrete mixer. I think you need. And now that we have this, we're not going to have one more. They are 11,000 apiece. Yes. Okay, so you have that. I think that you could do good with a few open hulls as well. Such as these. Yes. Covered hull, no, we don't need that. I think we have other, or maybe one. You can have, yes, you can have one, a small one. There you go. And anything else? Yes, a bus. We have not bought a bus yet, and we have neither bought. We need every one of these construction offices is not complete without, of course, we need a few excavators. They be careful. God damn it! They were very expensive. Yes, and a bulldozer, 6,400 Stalneck. I suppose fine. We're not depending on imports for anything other than my construction and purchasing of things. Now, a bus. Yes, and not forget about the bus. I think that we're having the Mars 305 from West Germany. It is a staple. Here. Now you have a bus. And Hansasino Hospital, you're not complete yet. Doesn't matter, I won't be able to buy an ambulance because I have bought construction equipment for all the money. You know. You really should be working on all the things out here, such as the power plant. If we can click it, there we go. And the cooling pipes. And the road that is missing. And apparently we have not laid in a road for the cooling tower. We shall do. Oh, that's on the wrong side. Fine, we'll pay for it even. No, damn it, you don't have any money. You have absolutely no money now. Yes, now it is very low. Yes, can you get here now? Yes, you can. Very good. Yes, we're turning electricity into gravel road. Right now, turning coal into gravel road. By exporting electricity and having foreign workers and resources come in here and build our road. There we're done. It's sticking up again, slowly. Ever so slowly. Oh, this is good. This is efficient. That you would use one of these to transport one of these very slow things. Very good work. This is pleasing. I don't know why you feel you have to be so close behind. You're doing exactly the same speed. Yes, you're doing exactly the same speed. They are the vehicles in this game like to bunch up and stick together. That's the way it is. If you go into the nuclear power plant and you're going to load 100% of everything, do we not really already have? We don't have full of mechanisms, but we will have now. Yes, right about when the groundworks will be complete and everything will be sent home and reset for the next phase. We finally managed to get 4 excavators out here, just as we're done with the groundworks. And, what else would one expect? Only optimum efficiency. And yes, 0.5 tons of concrete we're still missing. You apparently could not bring 500 kilograms more. No, you couldn't. That's why we're in this situation. And they will run out of resources now. No, 1 ton left. Now they have run out. And work has stopped. 0.6 workdays remaining for the groundworks. It is fantastic. Here you have any related vehicles. Yes, 2 mixers are coming. 392 tons of concrete and 253 tons. So we're really going to put the concrete plant to the test. And it's a little bit of a drive. But here it is. I hope you're ready. Yes, you are ready. You have workers, you have cement, and you have gravel. So we should be able to make a lot of concrete. You need water as well, but I don't know. Water seems to just exist here or something. This is a good thing that we don't have to deal with water as well. Imagine having pumping for water and refinement facilities and then wastewater and yes, pollution and things. No, I think we're quite good without it. I mean, you're lacking chemicals. Yes, you are lacking chemicals. Do I want to do something about the missing chemicals? The lack of chemicals? I mean, not really. Because we have. But what I could do is tighten the budget of workers a bit here on this line. These lines. There are 2 lines for passengers. Atombränslearbetarlinjen. Yes, that is one. I mean this old thing. Yes, we'll park it. Very slow is it? It doesn't matter because the maximum speed of... No, it does matter. This is actually paved road. They should only know how lucky they are. Yes, and this is the line for the gravel and uranium, where we should also go and park up a few of these. But you do gravel as well. You're right, you do gravel as well. That's very important, especially now. But we can park up 1 or 2 of these. Say off bus stop. 2 of them we'll put here. Yes. Yes, and hopefully that will not be too detrimental to this business. Where there is currently 1 worker. Okay. No workers. Is there a bus coming? There was a bus just here. We shall do this, or change this around a bit. 19%. You get out there. Do you have any workers? Yes, 10. Yes, this is gnarly. This. Trying to keep track of everything and make sure it all works together. And there is so much traffic related to the construction. And here is a little paver. Yes, you couldn't wait for one to come and pick you up. You had to drive yourself at 14 kilometers to the fuel station. We don't have fuel out here yet. We must have by now. Yes, we have fuel. What's the problem? There is no problem. Except that yes, I'm sorry about that. The operating system got involved somehow. Yes, and here we can see a road being paved right before our very eyes. Oh, there is only 232 work days and 25 tons of asphalt remaining. $6,500 rubles left. They will like this, I think. When the new road is complete. Oh, the hospital is complete as well. Oh, no, we're quite overstaffing it. Stop it. That's enough. Can we buy? We can buy 2. No, we could buy 1. I like this, that when you click it, when you don't have enough money, there is no error message, there is no nothing, it just doesn't happen. Yes, 2 ambulances you will have to suffice with for the moment. Okay. I think that we should construct more things here. Yes, this is supposed to supply the Oskarshamn with workers and engineers. So I think that we need a what's it called? A university is what it's called. A university hall of residence. No, a technical university is very large. It is very large, isn't it? It is in fact enormous, but it does fit in here, somewhat. Yes. Or we could have it facing this way. It looks a bit weird to have it facing away from the town. But no, we'll have it this way. Yes, wherever you'll fit in. We're not going to auto build. Definitely not. It's flattened the terrain. We're digging out quite a gouge for this. Okay, unfortunately it was in the path of one of these very nice houses. That is unfortunate. But maybe we could get a street on if we just demolish. We'll try this again. It didn't crash. Knock on wood. That one we want to remove, and then we can have a road here. Yes. Why should we not get the proper road while we're at it? A proper one with street lights. Yes. With street lights and everything. And CEO of construction office is already on the job, but you're not on the job. The source of gravel is empty. I highly doubt it. Unless there is something problem with the electricity. No, it's not. Gravel, aggregate storage, truck, aggregate unloading. I have selected the wrong thing. Yes, this is the place where they came with the gravel. You want this? Concrete plant can't produce concrete. No, there are no workers. That's not good. We don't like having no workers here, as you have significantly reduced the number of buses. That is correct. I'm not seeing a single bus, in fact. There is one, but it's going in the wrong direction. Where are all my buses? Where are all my buses? There is only one. How many are actually in traffic here? I saw one. Yes, I saw one. And no workers here. Let's see. This and the 4 passengers and the gravel and uranium work line. Vehicles online. You are in traffic. You are also you are stopped somewhere. Oh. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't like that one bit, apparently. And now you're going to do the same thing. Yes, and so are you. Maybe, no, you're not. I will not ask you to go to the depot. But you are going to do, no. Okay, now then, this time. There should be no stopping you going to the depot. Please. That would explain why there were no workers at the concrete plant or asphalt. No, but there should be. Oh, it is complete. This bit is complete, and this bit is not far from complete. They only need 1 ton of asphalt. 2,000 rubles. No wonder the streets or the roads are expensive. But look at this. It gets to do 93 kilometers an hour. Why would you choose to go the old route? Because you set out before this was completed, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Sant'Asino here. Oh, they already have gravel. 12 tons of gravel already. And the Stalinek is heading this way. Somewhere. I think I can hear it, but I cannot see it. There was something that disappeared, but that was not Stalinek. Yes, ambulances. No patients. They are very healthy so far. Very healthy indeed. And in addition to this, yes, we need a bus platform. Do you think that we could get the bus platform in here, right in the center of town? Bus platform. It's the first one. Yeah, I think that we could, actually. Does mean that these houses are a bit outdated. Yes, they are. Yes, this was a nice house. Yes, I know. I want to make sure that the people get to live, stay in their home village at least. That's why I'm not using the demolish button without relocating the citizens first. As you see, a great quality of life improvement comes to the game, and I'm not using it out of concern for my citizens. The citizens that are being forcibly relocated, you mean? I wouldn't say forcibly. That's a very strong term. And if you would have looked at this, a bit more properly, you would have seen that it is in fact possible. One could get away with a few things here. Can't build due to infrastructure, but you're yes, no, you can build due to infrastructure, both due to and because of building in the way. I hope that we could snake and then connect. And here, sure, why not? It makes sense. Well, not makes sense, but it looks nice. 1,824,000 rubles already. Yes, and this bit is not going to work. Yes. This is great. That will be done. Any day now. The Yates construction office is on the job here with the dump mixer. Dumper mixer, very good. And it's all coming together. The Stalenek has not yet arrived. We're still heading to this building. What are you doing out here? You are working for the Sejov construction. Aha, you thought it was a good idea to drive your bulldozer all the way from over here to here. Yes, it's going to take a couple of weeks just for the transport. But if you're up for it, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. There are no workers or mechanism. Now there is 0.2 tons of asphalt needed to complete. It still costs 1,838 rubles. It's all the work days, I would suppose. It says somewhere, what is the average cost of one workday? Yes, the average cost of one workday is 17.65 rubles. I wonder how that is calculated. Yes, these things and more can be pondered upon for eternity. And we're approaching eternity again. Damn it! It's all this construction, you know. There are so many details, and I can't really see the whole picture. But then you can stop at a place like this and appreciate and take in the wonder of the cableway and the uranium mine and the workers heading into the uranium mine. Very good, very good. This incredibly dangerous road. Yes. I think if we do a tour someday, we shall go up and down here a few times. But there are many workers, 41 workers are waiting at the bus platform. Are you coming here? Yes, you are. 37. What a great amount of workers you have. 22 we have here. Yes, it's such a wealth of the workforce that it is hard to imagine, almost difficult. I mean, it would be well served if we left this by now. Yes, because this goes on like this, and I go on like this. That's really all there is to it. Yes, the construction is running without issues. That's fantastic. Can that also be said of the nuclear power? No, you're missing steel. 753 tons. And that is a lot of steel that you're going to use. How much I have here? 199 tons. Yes, and what is the transportation capacity that we have? I mean, it's not that great. If we look here instead, we have Peterbilts here. Here is one. 38 tons almost. That one is doing bricks. This one is doing bricks. This one is doing prefab panels, and this one is doing steel as well. Yes, we have 50 tons in the pipeline on the road as well. Yes, and the round trip is, it takes a while. Yes, I have to go out here. Here comes a brick truck right now. And many things, bitumen. Okay, you're not filled up quite yet. What are you doing? You're also loading, going with bitumen. Food? The food truck is arriving. Oh, very nice. Yes, there's quite a bit of traffic actually on the roads here. Yes, I really wish we could have paved roads. I really want it. But there is no way under the current circumstances. Maybe we could pave a bit. I mean, this town is quite nicely paved for what it is. It is quite low worker residence density here in the center, and the density is much higher around the outskirts. And you still only have kindergartens here. We should have one here. Yes, we should have one here. A kindergarten. Yes, spin it around here. And we buy the road. Yes. Are you ready to leave yet? No. Oh, you're apparently taking that way. Well, good for you, I suppose, if you want to. All is well here. All is well here. It is just slow moving. Oh, a digger is arriving at the bus platform. Are you also going to the bus platform? Yes, you're all going to... No, you're going to road 1495. Wherever that is. Would that be the road to the... yes, it would be the road to the university. And here it would make sense to continue. This is quite obvious. isn't it? Yes. Just for fun, how much? 25,000. I don't think so, but this we can actually construct. Yes, so if I just wanted to do this is supposed to be the main street, you know. And this, how far do I get? Yes, I think I can get all the way. Maybe. Yes, I could get all the way. Soon you will have paved here all the way through. If this ever gets completed, it doesn't appear to ever get completed. Now it gets completed. Okay. We cannot afford. No, that will be too much. That's all the money gone. And now we don't have a passable street here. Not enough money to finance. But you are working on it. Yes, pretty soon I hope they shall take this road instead. You are taking this road for some reason. You're going to the cooling tower. What are you doing out here? What? Oh, how did... Where are you going? To Beatus. Why? Why would you do that? And not do that? I don't understand. These may be things that are better left unpondered upon. Why isn't this... I have no money. This... have I stopped exporting? What's going on? What is going on? Oh, a cement truck is at the border. Unloading. That's why. That's why it appears to have stopped. Yes, that is why it appears to have stopped. Not enough money to finance building. Hansazzino Hospital. 2 doctors, no patients. Very good. That's how we like it. And here you finally, you coming to do this bit. Aren't you? Yes, asphalt paver. 14 kilometers an hour. 14 kilometers an hour. So imagine such speed. It's hard to imagine such speed. It's also hard to imagine how incredibly expensive this is. There it is. Complete. Yes, I can write here. Mataffär, food store, will write on this building. No, I renamed it. No, I did not rename it. Oh, how nice. Yes. Oh, that's very nice. Mataffär, very good. But there is more than food here. There is everything store, really. Simply a store, shop. There we go. Where everything is free. Okay. What happens if we cannot write on the old city? We can write here. School. Yes. And we can write here. Building transparent. Yes. Kindergarten, skola. I'm not sure it's sjukhus. I'm not sure it's necessary to write on that one. Neither is it on the other ones, actually. But just to be clear. Yes, in here, eventually, I think that we would like some residential buildings. Yes, because you can line up. How many could we line up here? You know, I had a thought and an inkling of actually trying to make this town not look like every other town, i.e. trying to build some different residential buildings. That means getting into this stuff. We have these are quite nice. 65 workers. 65 in this little thing. 20 by 20 corner. Yes, it's a corner. What? What? You can change. 293 workers in this. That's a lot. That's a bit too much. You can change within this pack, apparently. Interesting. Or something, I don't know. Here it doesn't do anything. That I thought would crash the game. It didn't. Stalinismus 2A or corner strip. These are, you have to be... I did not click. Not intentionally. Yes, and then I suppose we could have a corner strip. No. Row building. Door. Yes, and then we'd like some sort of thing that's turning around or something. I don't know about this. I have absolutely no idea how this will turn out. It may turn out terrible. I'm auto building, stop it, damn it. No. Yes, crap. Stop. Continue. Yes, stop. Continue. That was not good. No, we don't. We still have something that, yes, this bit. Yes, that was all of it. Okay, should we also have something for them to walk on? Yeah, I think we should. Yes. And we'll try and get something in here. Yes, this is good. Good is what this is. Or might be. See just how good it is, but I think it might work. Yes, you can go to church, you can go to here, you can go down here, and there you go. And could you also be able to walk here, maybe? No, could not. Not for the moment. Nope. This is it. Yeah. Oh, you're assigned to construction officers now. Very good. Very, very good. These were also a bit constructed, unfortunately. Oh, the nuclear power plant has begun construction seriously now. Yes, we're doing steel framing. Fantastic. Can we see progress being made? Not quite. It is very slow. Yes, there are 29 workers here out of 2,158. So we could be working a bit quicker. But this, we're almost halfway there. Yes, 45% or so. 45. Yes. Imagine. Imagine also a cooling tower. That is not. And imagine also that it needs a lot of steel here, 646 tons. So far, yes, how much steel we got here in the old storage? Now, 113. That's not enough by a long shot. No. No. I am aware of this fact. So I don't think that the steel mill will be quite as quick as one could have hoped. The bus platform, though, how are you doing? You're actually getting there. 8.8 tons of steel available. A factory, the fabric factory is on fire. Oh no. We get all of the fabric out of there. Yes. What are you doing? No, don't go back. No. Stop. You're just going back and forth now. Yes, while we're here, clothing. We have no clothing? Really, we have no clothing. All map and the clothes. 12 tons in total. The Beates warehouse has most of it, and the Hantasino shopping center has quite a bit. And the Sejov. However, yes, Sejov did have. Okay, was it this one then that it did not have? Poloshevo. You do not have any clothing? No, you don't. That is not good at all. Still, it is not really having an effect quite yet, but I think it will. That's not good. You see, citizens were unable to get clothing. Okay, it's no panic. Yes, the traffic situation is horrible as always. But I mean, look at this. It's all going. It's all. Look at all the smokestacks. Yes, steel mill is operating. Coal ore processing plant is operating. Coal mine is operating. How much coal on the coal heap? We don't want to run out. We're not running out. It's actually a pretty good balance for once. It's the prefab panels. No, that's not going. Oh, you're kidding. This is now complete. Yes, this is now complete. Oof. Wow. We could go in and get steel on a train. How far could we get? We could get... I think that we could get all the way out to about here. I think we could get. As I mean, look at this. We're soon in Molna. Over the hill here. And then, I mean, we're there. Yes, I suppose these long segments goes a bit quicker than all the small fiddly stuff. Here you're working. What's this? Why you're not finished here? This is a very long bit. Yes, this is an incredibly long segment. Okay, how's it done over here? Oh, in this direction it is not done a whole lot. Or it has done a bit, but not this bit. I need that bit too, as everything else. But maybe you can get to it, just not in an intuitive way. Here. Yes, work is progressing. Look at this. We have almost made it, and the loading thing is complete. We have bitumen and we have fuel. Not as much fuel as bitumen, but we have fuel over here as well. But it's not available to us. Doesn't matter. What do we do? 18 workers. We do nothing. We leave it be. If anything, we would like a bit more workers in here. Try and increase productivity, number of workers a bit. Yes, these are doing well. Quality of source 36%. Not a lot. But that's all right. That's all right. So this was number 16 of the traditional farmers' democracy. And I got a little bit better in the spirits now when I saw the railroad and that it had actually gotten somewhere. But you know, it's these things. This is one bit, and then you have a little bit here, and a little bit here, and a little bit there, and a little bit there. It adds up, and for every little bit they have to. No, they didn't have to drive back to the office. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes maybe they do have to drive back to the office in between. That's why it's taking so long. Yes. But here we have gravel. I don't think... Yes, there is one thing missing if you want to use this approach, but I can't. I cannot bring everything out that I need to continue building the railroad. So I will need to use workers here anyway. So a gravel quarry, if you wouldn't mind having some rock available around here somewhere. Construction, gravel quarry. You would mind having some rock around here, apparently. What do you call this? This is okay. This is difficult to get to. Yes, do you see anything else? I don't. No, I don't. And then we're in Hansasino, so this is where we have to get it in. I was supposed to end before the song was complete, and then I got into the gravel quarrying. This is the only rock formation that is available to us. Really. It's not a very good one. And I don't have a construction office handy, so I cannot level out the terrain. No. The railroad will get railroaded when it gets railroaded. Yes, you're going home now. You're empty. Couldn't you teleport home as the workers do? Oh, and this problem has not yet been addressed. Let's see. Yes, it is declining significantly. 229 tons of meat. We don't have a great surplus of meat. Well, the food store is still very safe, at safe levels. But that will change quite quickly when the amount of crops is diminishing. Yes, it will. That is why we need to build ourselves a second agrofarm and more fields. And there's a power line in the way. But maybe that doesn't matter that much. We could have it here. Here, we could have a farm, the second farm. Yes, good. Everything is alright with this field. How very nice, how very nice. Could small field, medium field, that's very big. Oh, you'll do one more field here. You'll do 2 more fields maybe. One there, one here. Yes, and one here, opposite it. Yes. And we'll cheap out on the road. Next time you won't get the road even. You'll just get this. That's nice and quick. You're assigned to the Schweiz agrofarm. Very good. And the mechanism should be coming shortly. Oh, two more fields. Yes, that will take care of everything for you. That's all you need. And maybe a few more. I can have one more here. Yes. Then we really ought to continue the gravel road. We want a high quality road here. For some reason. 16,000. That's a robbery. Yes. You could possibly sneak a road through here and then get the ability to have a few more fields. Maybe you'd want a bit quicker road. Yes, you could. So we'll not do that. We'll do this. $17,000. We'll take it. And I was thinking, you know, a bit like this. Yes, it may be getting to the point now that there are too many, and they are too far away, the fields, in correlation to the farm. I don't know. I'm just doing a bit of fields here. Yes. Oh no, you cannot build due to infrastructure, due to voltage wires. But could you could do this. I mean, the fields are not that, if one cuts slightly into the next one. I suppose we have to remove, yes, demolish the building. And remove that and do it again. I wanted to have a space for a road there, that's why I did it. Yes. Yes, and there is no space for a road, fortunately, but that's how it is. This is where you're going. Yes, we now have many more fields. the distance though to the agro farm is not small. We could, however, do an increase in efficiency here. It's a very ugly increase in efficiency. Yes, it is, but it will be an increase in efficiency, the likes of which you have probably seen before. Okay, one more look at Hansasino and Oskarshamn. We don't want to miss the power plant being constructed. I don't think that we will, because they need 582 tons of steel. Yes, that's going to take many years to transport. We have the steel available, but to get it here. Oh, and I don't think that this is the way it's supposed to be. No, I think that this is broken. It looks broken to me. No workers or mechanism, missing resources, asphalt. And what are you? You have 16 tons of asphalt. Yes, it's not working. And this bit is not yet complete. The 2,500 rubles left. And no vehicles are coming. The Sayov construction office. Missing bus transport, okay, fine. Beatus, no issues whatsoever. Will you finish this road, please? No, you apparently won't. Because it's road 14, yes, 1495 is there. Okay. Clicking the wrong. No workers mechanism. Yes, end now. Please end it. Yes, this is complete now. Look at it. Fantastic. Now it doesn't look quite so awkward anymore, does it? No, now it looks as though the main road has always done this swoop around the store. Yes, but this is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to pay for this. It's not signed to, I don't care. 4,000. 11,000 for that. I do not have that much money. No. We'll use the dollar account. Because if it isn't working, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to fiddle about too much. I only fiddle about to a certain extent. This, yes, you get constructed. There we go. These, you're missing bricks. Should not be a problem. We have many bricks. You see, this is going great. Not that we have much use for this. And yes, it's getting late in the evening. God damn it! It's always this construction business is not good for my discipline here. It's hopeless. It's just not even worth trying, because I just want to continue clicking around and seeing what's up. Does this look at all reasonable to have? Yes, it does actually look. It doesn't look too bad. Yes, they cut in a little bit to each other. We could do this and offset them. Yes, that's much better. No. We don't need to take them out of the same place after the power plants, I don't think. I mean, one might as well draw in them crossing each other, all of them, like this. Because it's going to end up something in this fashion after, at some point or other anyway. Yes. Are you happy now? No. We will not have that. That's silly. We're serious here. Only serious. Very serious. Resources, concrete, gravel, asphalt. Oof, that's not good for you, or what you may call it. And here, how much? Steel, 58 tons. Damn it. The trucks, the Peterbilt. You're going to load. Oh, you're out on the paved street. Where are you? Oh, you're by the food. We even have street lighting here. This is... that was a bit excessive. Maybe. I guess we had dreams of the future, high hopes, when we built this. For the starting capital, we felt strong, with 3.5 million rubles in the bank. Now, not so many rubles in the bank, but much resources and many workers. We have not had a look at the demographics for a long time. It's July this year. The population is going up, which is good. 10,117 actual population at the moment. 18. Yes. Escapes, not too bad. Last year, a bit worse. But they did not flee. Not all. Only a few of the people that got relocated over in Pantasino fled. It's good. We're learning. You have not built this yet. That's annoying. But yes, if we could get this out to the nuclear power plant construction site, that would be immensely helpful. Yes, this is what's going to be. We'll stay here. There we go. The church in the moonlight. Yes. Dear friends, thank you so very much for watching. Good night.